Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Now, over the years, you've probably tried different investments in stocks and mutual funds. So you know they can be up and down all over the place. But with inflation running at 8.5%, its highest rate for 40 years, do you need uncertainty? No. Be able to sleep at night knowing your investments aren't about to crash is worth their weight in gold. Speaking of gold, if you've been jumping from one investment idea to the next, a gold IRA with Noble Gold is perfect. With gold, you shield your gains from taxes, you keep the real value of your wealth, and you own a global asset, something tangible. And you protect your wealth against an economic crash. What's not to like? And this month, for every cash deal above 20 grand, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin completely free as a thank you. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. So please go to noblegoldinvestments.com. That is noblegoldinvestments.com, or call 877-646-5347 right now. People, shit is going on. What's up? How you doing? Don't forget, 20% off all green gear, promo code FATHER, all caps. Father's Day's coming. You sure like some green gear, don't you think? So you saw before I get into that, let me not forget Venmo, Green for Green, Cash App, $ Jericho Green, the number 1, P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California, 95961-9998. Super chats. Get them in here. First come, first serve. Now, you saw the title of this live stream is called All Wrong, All Wrong, All Wrong. That's because Matthew McConaughey, you guys remember Hollyweird, don't you? Haven't heard from those bastards. Excuse me. Misplaced my paperwork. Here we go. We haven't heard from those bastards in a long time, which is great. I'm not complaining. But apparently they found a celebrity to dust off and put out in front of the American people to, ding, 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 pluck at those heartstrings, because that's all they got is emotion. So we'll get into that. Matt McConaughey was in the White House, at the White House, behind the podium, letting us know how it is. Okay, Matt. And don't you hate it when a celebrity, an actor or something that you're a fan of, they do something stupid like this? You're like, damn, man, I can't even watch your shit anymore. Who's the last one to do it to me? Will Smith. I was a fan of Will Smith, aside from his personal life. But you're going to get up there and slap Chris Rock like an emotional little bitch? I'm done. And I like, you guys, I mentioned this before, I like bad movies. There's a horrible movie he was in called After Earth with his son. I think it's on Netflix or something right now. I'd love to watch it. Can't do it. Will Smith is a jackass. Bidenist pervertist, our grandpa-in-chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. We are the champions. That fool did it again on June 6th. Just a minor little thing, D-Day that changed the tide of World War II for us. No big deal. Over 4,000 soldiers killed in one day. Imagine what that must have looked like. Imagine what that beach looked like with all those bodies spread out and body parts everywhere, blood and guts, crying and screaming, I want to go home, all that horrible shit. He forgot something. He forgot to mention or acknowledge D-Day. 2 years in a row. He's only been a president going on 2 years. How did he fuck that up? We'll talk about it. But, he didn't. Well, we'll get into that. But there's something he didn't forget. So that lets you know what's important to him. Okay? You make time for the things that are important to you. And Kyle Rittenhouse. Remember that little sharpshooter? Well, he's getting paid, guys. He's getting paid. He went on Tucker Carlson's show I think it was last night. I saw a little clip. And he was talking about how he is going to go after the media outlets and those that painted him with that white supremacist brush, because now he can't get work. You got to have work. You got to live. Where's he going to get that money from? from those sick bastards who condemned him before all the evidence came out. Stupid. And of course, a little hypocritical. I wish there was some kind of word I could use it, but here's a hypocrisy cherry on top of the bullshit elitist Sunday. Okay? Pelosi, not the liver spotted demon, not that gargoyle who sits atop skyscrapers until nightfall when she breaks out of a concrete shell to rain down horror on the inhabitants. I'm talking about her. I'm talking about the dumbass who married her back in 1963, Paul Pelosi. Mr. I can drive. Mr. Give me my keys. That dude, Mr. DUI a couple weeks ago or a week and a half ago. Well, you thought he was probably at home with one of those house arrest anklets. You probably thought he was in a cell playing the harmonica, sharpening his shank on the floor, ready to jump into a race war. Well, you're wrong, okay? He may have been at home, but he's not under house arrest. He's free, people. All charges have been dropped. He's free to go. He's free to re-offend. Those of you out there who may have gotten a DUI, maybe you were young, dumb, and full of liquor. You almost got me. Did some powerful politician come down and say, hey, drop the charges, let him go? But sir, let him go. Somebody do that for you? No. You probably had to sit in jail and or pay and go to AA classes and blah, blah, blah. Deservedly so. You shouldn't be out there driving faded. But my point is, did some empty suit come to your rescue and set you free? No. Why? Because you are a dumb, lowly cog in the machine. You're just a 10, a taxpayer ID number, nothing more. So you must suffer the consequences of your actions. For thee, not me. Don't be ridiculous. Okay? So we'll talk about that bullshit too. But once again, Venmo, GreenforGreen, Cash.app, $, Green, Jericho Green, the number 1, P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California 95961-9998. If you send a donation through the mail, put a question in there, a comment, whatever, I shall read it right here. People, first come, first serve on the super chats. Let's go. Matthew McConaughey, damn it. Oh, what is it? A Time to Kill's on there too. I wish I could watch it. Not after this dumb shit. So I'll put a link in the description box to the video of him going to the Whitehouse yesterday. And it's just weird. Why are you there? Why are you talking about this? And if you look at who's pushing it, that will let you know everything you need to know. He was up there with the ginger turds replacement, Wyclef's cousin, whatever her name is, Jean-Pierre. It doesn't matter. She's a liar. She looks scared. You talk about deer in the headlights? There's like a deer in 10 headlights. And the headlights are some of those assholes put on their trucks that are rear view mirror level and you can't even look behind you. Those kind of headlights. The headlights on those new cars where they're coming towards you. You don't know if it's regular headlights or high beams. That's what she looks like. She looks scared and unprepared. That's what happens when you get put in a position because of the container that you come in, because of your skin color. It's just a container. It's not that important, but apparently it is now. It can get you to the highest levels of government. Kamala Harris, anyone? You talk about unprepared and ill-equipped. But he was standing up there next to her. She introduced him, Matthew McConaughey. And so he comes up there, Mr. All right. And I put, I posted a picture of this jackass on my Instagram page, @JG Talk. And I put a little caption and it says, the people, government, do you care about us? Government, nope. The people, it'd be a lot cooler if you did. That's one of the lines from that movie, Dazed and Confused, a cult classic. I used to like that movie. Fuck you, dickhead. That was a funny movie. But again, another celebrity opens that suck hole under their nose and says some dumb shit that I just can't be down with. So, hey, don't get me wrong, Matthew McConaughey is a great actor. That's why he's there. He put his acting skills on display. You should have seen him. He went like that. He hit the podium. Oh, shit. You hit the podium? He hit that shit hard, too. You know it hurt. You know, he got off the stage. He was like, oh, shit, babe, give me some ice. Give me a pack of frozen peas or something. You know that shit hurt. But he banged on the podium and he almost cried. You know, the cry with no tears, the fake cry, the Steve Kerr eyes well up, but nothing breaks, nothing comes down, no tears. And being honest, I respect him for going down because he's from Uvalde, Texas. But I'm glad that he went down there and talked to those people and learned about those kids, those poor babies whose lives were snuffed out, whose candle was blown out far too early. I'm glad you did that. Good. I hope you helped those people in some way. Maybe you gave the family some money. I don't know. Good for you. That's your hometown. I'm glad you did that. But why did you have to come to the White House and pull that shit and weaponize what happened and then try to push the bullshit common sense gun laws? Because he got up there talking about, oh, I'm a gun owner and Second Amendment. You don't give a shit. You can't say that you're a gun owner who respects the Second Amendment and then on the other side of your mouth talk about we need more background checks. We need waiting periods. We already have them. Damn it, you sons of bitches. Why don't you guys stop acting stupid? We have gun laws on the books already that are chock full of this common sense you speak of. You speak of it, but you take no part in it. We have common sense gun laws already in existence. We got tons of laws already in existence that a bunch of people blow right past and don't give a shit about. We have a name for those people. Criminals, thugs, degenerates, ne'er-do-wells, whatever you want to call them. They thumb their nose at the laws that we have. Laws don't stop criminals. Laws only stop law-abiding people. One good thing that he did say is to increase the punishment on those who don't obey the laws. You should have stopped right there, Matthew. You should have stopped right before you started talking about these bullshit gun laws. Nobody over 21 needs to have an AR or 15 or under 21. Why not? You're old enough to go fight for this country. How come you're not old enough to have a gun when you come back? Same with the alcohol. You can go over there and fight and die and get maimed for this country, but you can't come back and have a cold beer. That reminds me. I wanted, when I was younger, I always had an idea to make this country song called Cold Beer. And everything is all about just cold beer, man. Sit on the tailgate of your truck and have a cold beer. Hey, man, hand me a cold beer. But you can go over there and fight, step on an IED, get shot in the eye, but when you come home, you cannot have a cold beer. So this would just be another stupid-ass law that they put on the books, which is not necessary. Like I said before, we're done with gun laws. We have enough. We have too many. We don't need more, Matthew. Why didn't you go there, visit with those people, and shut the fuck up? Why couldn't you just do that? But no, you had to put on your SJW uniform. Lieutenant Matthew McConaughey reporting for duty in the SJW Army, sir. You got up there and just acted like a straight Hollywood jackass. And of course he's emotional. I read some of the comments. Oh, I'm crying right now. I'm in tears. Oh, Matthew, what a speech. He's an actor. It's what he does. He's very good at it. Very good at it. But why did you come to the White House and become a mouthpiece for them? Why did you go to the White House and stand up against the American people, against the people who are going to come and pay their hard-earned money to watch one of your fucking movies? Oh, her little green Converse. That's a bunch of bullshit, Matthew. All wrong. You could have left out all that bullshit. And one other good thing that he did say is that we are not as divided as we are told we are. Which one is it, Matt? Are you on our side or are you on their side? Apparently theirs. If that White House, that administration supports it, it's bullshit. But Jericho, I like him. I've been watching him for years. It doesn't matter. If that administration supports him or puts him up there to talk to you, you know it's about to be some bullshit and it's going to get deep. Put on your waders. It's going to get deep. I listened to his whole damn speech. Sounded good in the beginning. And then he had to start towing the line. And then he had to go up there and start talking about what they brought him there for. Gun laws, man. We need more background checks. No, we don't. You obviously never tried to buy a gun in California. Background checks could take weeks. Why does it take weeks here? But I talk to people, shout out to Classic Metal Show. I talk to Chris and Neely over there, and they talk about Jericho. I got a gun on my lunch break. Huh? Why do their background checks take 10 minutes and the ones out in California take weeks? Are they tapping into a different DOJ? Are there two different ones? What's going on here? They're already, what's another one? Red flag laws. Perfect. So somebody that doesn't like you can possibly have your guns taken away. Some jaded ex, some crazy ass neighbor who's a granola headed dirt fucker. One of those purple headed weirdos. So those people can have your guns taken away because they don't like you or don't like something that you did or that you said? What kind of bullshit is that? How about they check your criminal past and your mental health past to see if you've ever been locked up in an insane asylum for a 72-hour hold or something? Because those people who pulled these last two major ones off, the ones that they highlight, the ones that they shine the light on, not all of them, not the ones that happen in these fucking inner cities all the time, but the ones that serve them. Uvalde, Buffalo, they both passed background checks. You can't legislate perfection. You can't legislate peace. We have to do that. We have to strive toward peace as a people, not the legislators and the lawmakers. You can't do that. They're already there. They're already ignored by criminals. So why do they keep doing that shit? Why did they get Matthew McConaughey up there? I figure shit's slow. I haven't seen a new Lincoln commercial in a while. Maybe he needed the money. But that was some sad shit to see, Matthew. That was some sad shit to see. You were full of it. But you know, what do you expect actors to do? Act. I couldn't believe it. I saw the thumbnail of Matthew McConaughey behind the podium at the White House. I was like, what the fuck is he doing up there? What's he going to say? And then I saw it underneath, Uvalde. Oh, man. Stop disrespecting those children's memory. Stop disrespecting those teachers' memories by acting like there was some law you could have put in place to stop this. Stop using this to infringe further on our Second Amendment rights. That's the fucked up part. They're not really sad about it. They're using it against us. Like there's something they could have done to stop it. There's something they could have rammed through to stop it. I talked about the bullshit New York gun laws that their ghoul Governor Kathy Hochul, I don't even know if I'm saying her last name right. I don't care. But I read her stupid gun laws that she pushed through. You think that's going to stop some gangbanger? Let's be honest. It's the gangs who are doing all of these shootings, these mass shootings that happen all the time. Because, see, they spotlight Uvalde and Buffalo and then say, there's been 500 mass shootings this year, trying to make you think that there have been 500 mass shootings like this. No. The majority of mass shootings are in the ghetto, in the inner cities, where they're run by Democrats who don't give a shit. Wasn't it the mayor of Baltimore who said, let them destroy? You got these DAs in these Democrat-run shitholes who have no bail. It's not fair. The rich people can afford bail, and the poor people can't. Well, then your poor ass shouldn't be committing crimes. It's not the bail system. So you got rid of it. Now what? Now you got people terrorizing citizens, going in the police station for a few hours, and then getting re-released. How about I tell you this story again? I'm trying to tell you a story. It didn't happen to me. Shout out to my man, Officer Braley. He's the officer that I went on a ride along with, and he told me a little story. And this story is absolutely disgusting. No bullshit. If you have kids in the room or you got a weak stomach, now is the time for you to bail. I'll give you 5 seconds. All right, here we go. So this is one of many stories. I bet there are thousands of stories just like this or worse. I don't know how they can get much worse than what I'm about to tell you, but there are thousands of stories like this where fucking demons that have welled up from the depths of Hades. These people are barely human. They are monsters. You remember that movie Ghost? When the demons would come up from hell out of the shadows and drag the bad guy's souls down into hell? That's where this guy belongs. We're going to call him Mr. Wilson. So Officer Braley gets a call that there is a nude man masturbating inside of a Starbucks. So being the great officer that he is, also a U.S. Air Force veteran, he hightails it over there. He shows up. Who's behind the counter? Is it Ronda Rousey? Is it Queen Latifah from her new bullshit TV show called Equalizer? Is it Charlize Theron from Atomic Blonde? You know, some real badass ladies. Is it Jennifer Garner from Peppermint? Is it Michelle Rodriguez from that shit movie Reassignment? And these are all badass ladies. Were they behind the counter, ready to kick ass and take names? No. You know who was behind it, working the counter at Starbucks? 2 19-year-old girls. What are they going to do against a psycho who's nude, masturbating in the bathroom? But you want to defund the damn police. Imagine if the police didn't show up. Listen to the rest of the story and then think to yourself, what if there were no police to get there and arrest this guy, to show up and get this piece of shit out of there? So he shows up to the call, and there's 2 very young ladies back there working, and they say, where is he? He's over there. He makes entry into the bathroom, and what does he see? He sees Mr. Wilson laying on his back with 1 foot up on the toilet, jacking off, jerking it, spanking the monkey, choking the chicken, whatever you want to say. He's sitting there jacking off. You think the hand he's not jacking off with is just sitting there and doing nothing? Of course not. He has 2 fingers jammed up his ass. Huh? I didn't know that's what Starbucks was for. But you guys remember the black guys that they had taken out of Starbucks? Oh, I can't be in Starbucks. They say I got to buy something. Well, this is what happens when you don't have to buy something to be inside of Starbucks. So Mr. Wilson's on the ground, jacking off with 2 fingers, at least 2 fingers, up his ass. So Officer Braley effects an arrest. And I don't know how he did it. I wouldn't want to have to arrest a naked, crazy fucker masturbating, but he did that shit. Take him back to the precinct. Hey, you want to talk to me and tell me what's going on? The crazy fucker, Mr. Wilson, says, yeah, I'll talk to you. And Mr. Wilson says, you know what? I'd try to rape you, Officer Braley, but I don't think I could take you. He said, before you showed up, there was a 5 or 6-year-old kid who tried to get in the bathroom. I offered to suck his dick. Huh? Yeah, he said that. He offered oral sex to a 6-year-old boy, but defund the police, right? So then he starts saying, you know what? I think, you know what the ultimate kinky thing would be? I'd want to be raped by a kid. I want a kid to rape me. That's what he said. After he said, I wish I would try to rape you, but I don't think I could take you. Meaning, if I could take you, I would try to rape you. And don't forget the 6-year-old boy that he propositioned. So he says, hey, hold on. Before you take me to jail, I got to tell you something. What's that, Mr. Wilson? I have 3 things up my ass. I have a bottle of lotion, a bottle of hot sauce, and a crack pipe. Now, I'm not sure if they were in that order. And I'm not sure if it was a small bottle of lotion or a small bottle of Tabasco sauce. I don't think it matters. But he says, I got 3 things up my ass. Okay, well, we can't send you to jail with a crack pipe up your ass or a bottle of hot sauce. I assume the lotion came in a plastic bottle, so whatever. But glass, we can't have you taking that there. So we're gonna call the EMTs to help you remove that shit from your ass, Mr. Wilson. And so they removed said items from Mr. Wilson's ass. And you think just those 3 items came out of his ass? No, no, no. There was a nice mixture of fluids, a little feces, a little blood. It all came out. So they load him up in the ambulance and they clean up the mess. And they go, oh, side note, one of the EMTs was female. So you know where this is going. So they open up the back of the ambulance to talk to him about something. What's he doing again, guys? What do you think Mr. Wilson is doing again only moments after talking to the police in the police precinct? He's on police grounds. You got it. Same thing he was doing in the bathroom, jacking off. So he learned nothing. So he's in the back of the ambulance, jacking off again. Isn't that nice? And you know what, guys? You know what? The last time Mr. Wilson was in custody, 7 hours before this happened. You got it. He was released from jail 7 hours later, not even a work day. 7 hours later, he's in a local Starbucks nude, masturbating on the floor after having asked a young boy, a 6-year-old boy, for oral sex. Isn't that something? Isn't that great? Thank you, no bail. And that is the end of the story. Psych. No, it's not. Mr. Wilson didn't learn his lesson. 2 weeks later, he's arrested again for what? What do you think? No, not masturbating. That's old news. That's so 2000 and late, guys. He got arrested for trying to rob an old lady with a razor blade. Huh? Ladies, how scared would you be if you're walking to or from your car, and some crazy fucker comes up to you with a straight razor and demands your money? You know what that feeling is? You know how scary it is to have someone pointing a weapon at you and there's nothing you could do about it? The only thing keeping them from using that weapon on you is them? You know how scary that is? An old lady? You're a special kind of evil if you do that shit to an old lady, but you don't want to put that guy in jail. You want to let him out. No bail. Come on out, Mr. Wilson. I hope you washed your hands first, but come on out. It's okay. You can jack off in a public place and ask a child to suck you, if you can suck a 6-year-old's penis, and we'll let you right out. So don't tell me it's the laws that are the problem, Matthew. It's the people. They need to be punished. They need to be locked away. Hey, guess what, lawmakers? Some people are broken. They're damaged mentally, and they cannot be repaired. They cannot be repaired. It's impossible. So why are you re-releasing them out here in public for us to bump into them while we're trying to live our lives? Maybe that lady wouldn't have the shit scared out of her had that man been locked up for what he did at Starbucks 7 hours after he was released. You think something might be off up here? But no, let him go. He's fit for society. But they want to talk about these damn guns. So if Mr. Wilson would have done something with the gun, you mean to tell me the gun was the problem? The magazine capacity was the problem? Its semi-automatic nature was the problem? Or was it Mr. Wilson's crazy fucking ass who was holding the gun? I had a loaded gun in public 2 weeks ago. I was at the shooting range with my godson. Shout out Lo. What's up, man? I hope you're doing your homework. I took him to the shooting range. A loaded firearm I had in my hands. He had a loaded firearm in his hands. And you know the only thing we shot that day? I had a whole bunch of bullets. I had like 100 rounds of 9mm, you know, the lung blower round. You know, the round that can blow the lung out of the body. That's what our grandpa in chief said. That's what the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue said. The most powerful man in the world. Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. Don't stop believing. He said that the 9mm round will blow the lung out of the body. These are the people trying to tell us what common sense gun laws are when they have no common sense about guns. These fools are the ones telling us. But I had at least 100 rounds of lung blower bullets. I had at least 200 rounds of 45. That if a 9mm can blow the lung out, then a 45 will blow everything out. Intestines, lungs, it's all coming out. We both had multiple rounds of ammunition, multiple magazines. And you know the only thing that got shot that day was paper. That's it. The guns didn't hop down and, hey, come back. They didn't run out in public and start shooting people. None of that shit. We shot them. We put them away, closed up the bag, and they stayed there until we go shoot them again. So don't tell me it's the damn gun. It's the person wielding that gun who points it at innocent people. And if there's a good person there with the gun, the bad guy is going to get shot with that gun. And then no more good people are going to die. But Matthew McConaughey, they figured it was a good idea to have that simp go up there and espouse a bunch of bullshit. Under the guise of, hey, man, I'm just like you, man. I got a gun too. But we need common sense gun laws. Shut your dumb ass up. No, we don't, Matt. Now, should we get in this comment section, getting that ass like a bike with no seat? Fucking people. I was just like, what? Couldn't believe it. It was the weirdest thing to see Matthew McConaughey standing in front of the podium at the White House. I was like, what? Why is he here? Now we know. Let's see. Anthony Bonnell. Hey, this isn't the mall. It isn't. I wish he was sitting at a mall somewhere eating a corn dog, leaving us the fuck alone. Guitar Dude 777, what's up? Says, I love Matthew McConaughey. I did too, man. I mean, if you still do, that's fine, whatever. But what a jackass. And Derek Davis says, isn't Matt trying to run for governor? Oh, shit, maybe. Maybe he's trying to pull Arnold in California. Yeah, the governor. I don't know. Good luck trying to beat Abbott. Good luck. He'll definitely beat O'Rourke. Oh, come on. he's got to be Beta. That dude is a rotten piece of dog shit. Because there's dog shit and then there's rotten dog shit. And Beta O'Rourke is the most rotten of the rotten dog shit. Brian King B. Falcone, what's up, man? He says the ritual slap to get his Oscar. Yeah, I guess so, man. You know what? I thought it might have been fake for a second, but when I saw Chris Rock's reaction, that's what sold it for me. That's what made me think it was real. Chris Rock's reaction. And somehow, I mentioned this in the video. Go back and check out the video I did about it. But I feel like somehow the way that he spoke after he sat down, when he's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. It was just the final piece to just stupidity, man. What are you doing? You're wearing a tuxedo. Act like it. You're acting all ghetto and shit up there at the Oscars. Terrible. 6079 Smith W. Mr. Green. Who's what's that from? Tell me. Explain. Splantome Lose. Hunter Cleveland. Hold on, I'll get that before you. Brian Johnston, but we got dumbass Juneteenth. I don't know. It might be rolled over by Pride Month. Juneteenth might not make the cut this year. Hunter Cleveland. Has anyone in here heard of Big Herc? Him and Jericho should do a live stream. You know what? I would love to do a live stream of Big Herc. He's a dude who he was locked up in federal prison for like 8 years or something. He has a channel talking about life when he was locked up, telling stories. He has guests. He talks about the success he's had after prison and all that kind of shit, trying to keep young people out of prison, letting them know that this criminal existence. That's my mom. I have to call you back. This life of crime is not the way to go. He's like, you think you're all tough and shit. You think you got homeboys. Wait till your ass gets locked up. They ain't coming to visit you. They ain't putting money on your books. They're not looking out for your girl. They're trying to put their penis inside of her. But he's speaking truth to people. Hey, I'd love to do a live with Big Herc. He's cool. He's cool with me. Jim Jones says, hey, this isn't the mall. Do you know the way to San Jose? Wasn't that Dionne Warwick? Oh, Flame Rock. Good damn afternoon, Americans. You got that right. You got that right. Isn't there a song called that? I say you got that right. Sure got that right. Let's see. Guitar Dude 777 says he still loves Matthew. Hey, that's cool. Diesel, man, I'm loving it. That JG going live on a daily thing. On the daily, man. Yeah, I'm seeing how it goes. I like it so far. Kevin Moransky, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Like, let's go somewhere else. Get the fuck out of here. Please, Brandon. And wasn't that funny when the same dude calls into the show he was on and gets him to say, yeah, let's go, Brandon. God. Yo, what else do we need to fucking know? King Boo Zion says we need you back, Trump. We do. We do. Can we recall the president? Yeah, they can get impeached. Like a real impeachment, not the bullshit witch hunt they were going after Trump with, like a real one. Yeah, they can be impeached. Yes, they can. Super chats, get them in here. First come, first serve. Venmo, GreenforGreen, Cash.app, $ Jericho Green, the number one. Holla at your boy. Let's see, we get a few more of these in here. Zinkolrabi, sorry if I said that wrong, but is the word you're looking for hypocritical? Yeah, there you go. You read my mind. not a lot to read in there, but you read it. John Buck, headlights. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, that girl looks lost. And Ducey, I bet she wants to put a hit out on him because he'd be taking her ass to task, as he should. Well, you can't handle a reporter. Team Forwood, I'm still proud to be an American. Hell yeah, more people need to be. This is it. This is the place to be. I don't hear any other country saying, man, all these damn Americans keep coming here taking our jobs. Hell no. Dustin Rupert, what's up, man? My leader's still worse than yours. Matt had the podium while Joey was having a nap. He was, man. Somebody walked in there real quiet, put a blanket over him, turned off Matlock, and let him get some Z's. Ha Kitten. Hello, Jericho. Hello, Ha Kitten. Ron Baker, Kamala, not Kamala. Come like, Mala. That woman sucks. Religious people are right. Pelosi going to hell. I think that's where she's from. Jim Jones says Jean-Pierre, the dental concierge. Bach, I'm supposed to listen to someone who does make-believe for a living. That was more make-believe. That was just more of what he does. If you need good acting, call an actor. That's what they did. Fuckers. Anyway, before we get into the next topic, people, now, with inflation at 8.5% and maybe higher, do you think you need to be smarter with your money? You need it to grow, not shrink. You need financial freedom, not debt. Start a gold IRA with Noble Gold now, and you'll be safe. And this month, for every cash deal above $20K, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin, completely free as a thank you. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call 877-646-5347 or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. Right. Oh, hold on. I'm Jake says, Dazed and Confused. Hey, watch the leather, man. And Jericho, can you do your California granola head dirt fucker impression? I think I just did part of that, but it's basically, I basically do the same voice that I would do for Tommy Chong. Like, hey, man. Hey, man, let's go out in the forest, man, and we'll like sit down and hold hands around a tree, man, and let the tree talk to us in the forest, man. Talk to me, Mother Earth. Oh, boy. All right. So, Bidens Pervertus, our grandpa in chief, apparently has a touch of amnesia because he forgot to acknowledge D-Day 2 years in a row. Last year, completely didn't say shit. This year, he sent out a tweet at like 9 o'clock at night. Now, those of us who have ever forgotten someone's birthday and you text them in the evening, that's a clear sign that you forgot. Because if you remembered, it'd be in the morning, it'd be during the day, but the evening, like anything past 4 o'clock, you forgot that shit. He sends out a tweet. Why didn't you speak? Why don't you have a special press conference and speak about it? Speak about the sacrifice that those young men made for this country, laid down their lives. I mentioned earlier, over 4,000 soldiers killed in one day on that beach. Maimed, dead. And you forgot? There should be a list of things that the president cannot forget to mention. And I'm sure there is. Because there's a lot of holidays. You may forget. But as the president, you can't forget. Do you need new staff? Do you need a new brain? Because you can't forget shit like this. And then somebody was saying, oh, well, Jill Biden and Kamala Harris said something, though. Well, here, let's file that under who gives a shit. That's not who we need to hear it from. Sometimes it's not the message, but who it comes from. And it should have come from him, the president. Yes, the president of the country who won World War II should probably remember to mention a major battle in World War II. Am I asking too much? Is that too lofty of a goal for this president? Obviously it is. 2 years in a row. So literally, since you become president, you have not acknowledged D-Day, one of the most important days in our country's history. Yes, more important than January 6th. And that stupid bullshit hearing kicks off tomorrow. Thursday, I think Thursday the 9th is when the bullshit starts. But you forgot to mention that, Joseph? But they didn't forget to mention, check this shit out. Just picture this. He forgot, the president of the United States forgot to acknowledge a major battle that the United States military took part in. Okay, president of the United States. For 2 years in a row. But what he did not forget to mention, what he did not forget to make a speech about, was Trans Visibility Day. I think since this is Pride Month, this applies. You forgot to mention D-Day, a day that swung World War II in our favor. It was a pivotal battle. You forgot to mention that, but you didn't forget to give a speech about Trans Visibility Day. This administration has your back. We'll always be watching out for the trans people in our community. All 6 of you. What? That's the world we're living in. Now, I don't like to be a prisoner of the past, but I don't think Trump would have done that. I don't think Trump would have forgot to mention D-Day. I know he wouldn't because he didn't. And I certainly know he wouldn't remember Trans Visibility Day in place of D-Day. What does Trans Visibility Day mean? Aren't they pretty fucking visible? Because I see your stupid flag plastered everywhere. I see your fucking images everywhere. You're visible. Visibility? You got it, Ku Klux Trans. You are officially visible. And why would our president, that hurt to say. Why does the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue even find it important enough to mention that bullshit? We got too many damn days. Trans Visibility Day? Who made that bullshit up? Whoever made that bullshit up, here on the doll, show me where they touched you. And you didn't mention D-Day. You son of a bitch. Forgot D-Day. Remember Trans Visibility Day. And they even mentioned like National Ocean Day. These stupid ass days. All these dumbass days, and you forget one of the most important ones. Boy, I tell you. 81 million, huh? 81 most popular president in U.S. history. Oh, yeah? Where? You guys seen his poll numbers lately? He lost that huge level of popularity pretty quick. Not even 2 years in, and that shit's gone. What did Craig's uncle say? And next Friday, as soon as I got my money, I was gone. Well, he's gone too when it comes to the important shit. But if you need him to mention some bullshit, that's your man. That's your man. He don't do real shit, but he does the bullshit. No D-Day, but Trans Visibility Day. Got it, sir. What the fuck, man? Oh, man. Pinch me. Not down there, up here. Pinch me down there, you weirdos. Somebody pinch me and wake me up from this shit. This gotta be a nightmare. Gotta be. I saw that shit. I was like, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Go up to here and get a few more comments. Matt Manning, big lie. One of the biggest. One of the biggest. Rick Zweig, Jericho, and Salty would be an awesome team up, and they are in the same area too. Hey, set it up. I'm down. Character matters. Craft Gayo for Pride Month. You know what? There is where is it? Germany or some shit? Where was it? I can't remember the country. But they came out. Come out. No pun intended. But they came out with a Pride Whopper where you can either have 2 bottom buns or 2 top buns. That is fucking disgusting. I don't eat Burger King. I don't eat fast food anyway. But if I did, Burger King would be crossed off the list quick, fast, and in a hurry. What the fuck? Top bun or bottom bun? I tell you this, don't eat the mayonnaise, people. Don't eat that mayonnaise because I doubt it's made of canola oil. It's made of somebody else's oil. Strips 97. Never seen a Build Back Better shirt, and you never will because nothing's been built back better. Built back worse. There's definitely a Build Back Worse. I should design that, a Build Back Worse t-shirt. You write that shit. Build Back Worse. T-shirt. See what we can do with that. Yeah, nothing's been built back better. Everything you touch turns to shit. The opposite of the Midas touch. Gary Nelson, what about national? Yeah, there's a donut day. There's a national donut day. Like, come on, man. You talk about some bullshit like that, but not D-Day? Phase Superman, Sleepy Joe is definitely a commie. He wants to turn our country into China. Yeah, that's what do you mean? That's his boss. That's his boss. Stephen Oli, the most popular, while he never left his basement. Yeah, remember that shit? Trump's hitting the trail. Trump's packing arenas everywhere. That fool don't even come outside. And he won 2,000 mules. Okay, 2,000 mules. Battle Elf says bottom surgery burger. Ew. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to taste it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want no parts of that shit. No, thank you. Hold on a second. The vegan cat, he's dog worm shit. That's some shitty shit. But yes, he is. The worst. The worst. Anthony Bonnell says it's Fruit Group Day. It's Fruit Group Month, Anthony. They got the whole damn month, damn a day. Dead soldiers get a day. They get a month. Okay, that makes sense. Mike T says he's dead. It's a body double. Could be. Could be. Him as a corpse is probably a better president than what the body double's doing. No bullshit. No bullshit. Tammy A says that motherfucker, 81 million votes in my ass. So sick of Biden and these dumb fuck leftists who think they know what's best. Yeah, man. Where they got this loud bullhorn and this tall soapbox to stand on to shout down all the rest of us. I don't know how that happened. Well, I think we do. I think it was death to America by 1,000 cuts. I think it started back in the 90s with normalizing all this weird shit. And now we're seeing the fruits of that. Because it's going to take you a while to tear down a country, not only of this size physically, but of this mindset. You know, the idea of being an American and the belief of being an American. It's going to take a long time. But now we're starting to see it. Now it's really starting to happen. No bullshit. Like I said yesterday, we can go ahead and throw those tinfoil hats away. All the shit that that's not going to happen. The government wouldn't do that. Nope. Take your tinfoil hat, throw it away. Or maybe if you want to use it, you want to be wasteful, wrap up some leftovers with it. But it's no longer going to be used on the top of your head because the shit that we thought wouldn't happen is happening and has happened. Family drag night, mandatory pride parade, and don't tell your parents, hormone blockers, trans kids, men can have babies. I saw a clip from that Matt Walsh documentary, What is a Woman? There is somebody on there that says women have penises, men have vaginas. Why was that little boy in kindergarten cop smarter than that grown-up with all these acronyms behind their name, PhD, all this bullshit? Men have vaginas, women have penises? No, they don't. If that's the case, I'm about to go inside and have the deepest talk I've ever had with my wife. She's hiding a dick from me? I can't have it. I got a strict, you talk about strict? I got a strict one dick policy in my bedroom. One, that's it, not two. So if you're telling me women have vaginas, I got to go in there and have a heart-to-heart. Shit that we laughed at. This is SNL skit shit come to life. Women have penises, men have vaginas. Men can have babies. Men can breastfeed. Get rid of breastfeed. That's sexist. They chest feed. Chest feed? Let me see a dude in public with his nipple in a baby's mouth. That's not chest feeding. That's molestation. That's sexual assault. That's some hashtag Me Too shit. Where are you guys now? Bunch of fucking liars. So here's a good note. Kyle Rittenhouse, America's sniper. He was on Tucker Carlson's show last night talking about how he is going to sue the media and make them pay. Because They caused him to not be able to get work. You think Kyle Rittenhouse can show up to an interview? Everybody knows his face. Everybody heard the lies about him. And you know what else? Everybody else knows what happened because it was filmed. They chased him. A guy shot at him. Another guy tried to bash his skull in with a skateboard. I know skateboards are annoying, and you see all the signs where no skating. Dude, where am I supposed to bust my ollie, bro? Well, they're not just cool little things to play with. They can kill somebody. The wheels on a skateboard are attached by a thing called a truck, and it's made of metal. It's like a metal T. You hit somebody across their head with that truck, you are going to split their head open and see what's inside. Guaranteed. So all these dumb assholes saying it was just a skateboard. You come here, close your eyes. I'm about to whack you over the top of your head with these trucks. And you tell me it's just a skateboard if you're able to speak clearly after that. That's if you don't need a blue parking spot. Are you kidding me? Willful ignorance. It was on tape. They tried to attack him. They were trying to kill him. Why is that okay for some people? But you know what? They were in the right group. They were there for a BLM rally, right? They just there to hold up some signs, peacefully protest. Yeah, my ass. And one of the guys that he killed was a child molester. I have one word for that. Yay! You took a child molester out of the public pool? Thank you. You need to get something pinned up here for that. You removed a demon from our presence? Thank you very much. He's a child molester. When the fuck do we start protecting them? Saying they shouldn't get shot with an AR-15, a big scary black AR-15. Will the Democrats be happier? Will the left be happier if we painted all the AR-15s white? Then they'll go, oh, it's white? Okay, no. Hand them out for free. As long as they're white, but they can't be big and black. That's too scary. Oh, no. Not a big black AR-15 with a rail on it. You can put stuff on there? Like flashlights and forward grips? No. You can have black things like that. Fucking dicks. But he says he's going to make the media pay and the politicians. Didn't the resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue call him a white supremacist? Didn't he say that? But they're in this cocoon of stupidity. They're surrounded by idiots. And on every level where they should be checked, they have allies that are not going to check them. So over time, pretty quickly, they're going to think, well, I can say whatever the fuck I want. No other journalist is going to check me. No politicians are going to check me. I have plenty of room in these comment sections to swim around and say my stupid shit. Well, this is what happens. Now you'll pay. Nick Sandman, he got paid big money. But I think Kyle Rittenhouse is going to put that to shame. I think Kyle Rittenhouse is going to look at his $200 million and say, $200 million? Hold my lawyer's business card. Let me show you how to get paid from these fuckers. I hope he sues Biden. I hope he sues every single mouthpiece that said some shit about him before the trial was completed. Even during the trial, they were saying shit. You think that might not sway people when the president of the United States says something like that during a trial? He is going to show you how to get paid. I hope he sues every single one of them individually and bankrupts them. You should have been smarter than that. You should have known better. But they did it. They let their emotions, they let their TDS overcome them and get the best of them. And here you go. You're about to get the shit sued out of you. You're going to sit over the toilet. Nothing. What happened? Oh, yeah. I forgot. All the shit already got sued out of me. Fuck you guys. I hope you go broke because you tried to break this country. You tried to break us as American citizens. You set our cities on fire. You allowed our citizens to get killed. And then when we protect ourselves, you vilify us. His boy did that. His boss, Obama, during, what was that? Columbia or some school with Harvard. I think it was Harvard or something. The professor, we've all done this. Lock yourself out of your house. You don't got your keys. Tried to climb in and shit. The police came over. He starts running his fucking mouth. Instead of answering the cops' questions and coming to a peaceful conclusion, he had to run his mouth and hold court in the street. So Obama gets involved and he says, I think the police acted stupidly. Before everything was hashed out, before we had all the facts. Why didn't Mike step in and tell you to shut up? I'm sorry, let me say it more like Mike's real voice. Hey, Obama, shut up. That's better. That's more authentic. Like the dude in Trading Places. Yeah. When they brought you in here and booked you, you was crying like a pussy. Yeah. That was Mike. I think that was Mike's first acting role. I think that was Mike Obama. It ain't cool being no jive turkey so close to Thanksgiving. Yeah. I thought you was a karate man. Yeah. He's like, I'm a karate man. He's like, but I bruise on the inside. But you would know nothing about that because you're a big Barry White looking motherfucker. I didn't know that. I got to look at the credits. I'm going to see if it says, yeah, guy, Mike Obama. I believe it was. Same voice. Rittenhouse, good for you. Sue the pants out of all of them. Put them in the poorhouse. Put them down here with us. Sue them out of their ivory tower and put them down here with the commoners. Those of us that they throw their empty lobster shells on top of, fight over them, you dogs. Sue them out of that ivory tower. Come down here with us with the working class, you fuckers. Once again, Venmo, Green for Green. Cash.app, $ Jericho Green, the number 1, P.O. Box 806, Olivehurst, California, 95961-9998. Super chats. First come, first serve. Get them in. And if you send a donation via my P.O. Box, put a little question there, a little comment. I'll read that shit. All right? Don't forget, people, now with inflation at 8.5% and maybe higher, do you think you need to be smarter with your money? You need it to grow, not shrink. You need financial freedom, not debt. Start a gold IRA with Noble Gold now, and you'll be safe. And this month, for every cash deal above $20K, you'll get an incredible 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin completely free as a thank you. You can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call 877-646-5347 or go to noblegoldinvestments.com. Don't worry, it'll be in the description box. So, you want to end this with a little anger, blood? Okay. Pelosi's husband, that old fuck, who a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, got arrested for a DUI. I wonder why. And he got in a crash too, a little collision. Nothing but water, no sweet drinks anymore. We're trying to do it right, people. But he got in a crash. He got arrested for a DUI, but the other driver in the other vehicle involved in the crash didn't get arrested. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the other guy wasn't drunk. So if he was sober and Pelosi was drunk, then chances are Pelosi hit him. So let me get this straight. You're driving under the influence. Oh, I'm sorry. It is a DUI, driving under the influence, not driving while drunk. It says DUI, so it could have been anything. Could have been pills, could have been something that he injected, or it could have been alcohol, could have been a mix. But he was under the influence. Hits another car, gets arrested, released very quickly. But I think his bail was $5,000. Probably had that in his ashtray. 10%, $500, he's out. But then we find out that the charges have been dropped. Yes, He's free, guys. He's not going to stay in jail like your dumb tax-paying ass. He's not going to classes. He ain't doing shit. He's gone. Charges were dropped. Let me see. Guy, again, I was educated in public school, okay? I went to the military, but I was only enlisted, okay? So don't expect too much of this brain box, all right? But I'm just trying to put things together. Help me out, okay? Help me out. So Paul Pelosi, husband of Nancy Pelosi, gets arrested for drunk driving and the charges are dropped. And it happened in the state of California. Who runs California? Who's the governor of California? It's me. I'm here. Come on here, Kirby. It'll never work. No, not him anymore. I think he was the mayor of San Francisco at one point. And why we saw what he did to San Francisco and then thought, yeah, let's make him in charge of like the whole state. I don't know why that was a good idea. He'll fuck your wife. No, that's not his name. He'll definitely bang your wife because he banged his best friend's wife. New scum. No. Newsom, my bad. Gavin Newsom. He's the governor of California. So if you know the governor of California, hold on a second, guys. Producer, I'm sorry. I know she knows Gavin Newsom. Yes, Nancy Pelosi knows Gavin Newsom. I know. Get to the good part. What? No. But doesn't that shit only happen in the movie? Yeah, you're right. Truth is stranger than fiction. Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought she just knew Gavin Newsom, but that's her nephew. Gavin Newsom is the nephew of the lady who's related to the DUI recipient. So if you could put in a phone call to the most powerful person in the state that your stupid ass husband got his DUI in, you think that person might be able to drop the charges and wipe them away? I think so. And that's what happened. Gavin Newsom gave a call to the CHP and said, forget about it. But sir, he collided with another vehicle and I know, but DUIs are dangerous. I go to dozens of them a year where people are spread. I know, sir, but have you ever seen a dead child from a DUI? Well, we have to try and stop these. No, I don't want to lose my job, sir. Okay, fine. We'll drop the charges. That's it. You have to go to court for nothing. You have to pay restitution. Probably didn't even apologize to that guy for hitting his fucking car. That's it. Charges wiped away. Nothing else to see here. Get out of here. Middle class. Get out of here. 10. You tax ID number. Fuck off. Yes, if you did the same thing, your ass would get hung out to dry. Yes. No, I would not put in a call for you to the governor of California to drop the charges on your ass. Yeah, that's right. You made the mistake of being a legal citizen. Now, if you were illegal, we would think about it. But you're legal. So we have nothing here for you. Good day, sir. It's like Willy Wonka. Good day, sir. Get out of my office. That's how it is, guys. That's how it is. Nepotism at its finest. You know damn good well that piece of shit wasn't going to serve no time in jail, but to drop the charges. To drop the charges. When is Pelosi up for re-election? You stupid elitist fuckers will put her right back in there. Shame. Shame. Nothing's going to happen to her. Isn't she the same one that said no one is above the law? Unless I'm married to him. You piece of shit, you. Charges dropped. You ever had charges dropped on you, taxpayer? You ever done something and somebody just comes down and says, let him out? No, it ain't going to happen because you aren't related to the right people. You're not related to the crooks in the expensive suits with the big offices and the limousines. You made the mistake of being a regular person. Oh, boy, we are in trouble. Trouble. Let's get to these damn super chats, shall we? We still got time. Get them in if you wanna. I'm gonna read them as I come across them. Goontune says the cop is lucky it wasn't Bill Clinton. Yeah, you probably have to clean up semen if it was Bill Clinton. Can you do me a favor and clean up my jizz? Can you clean up that jizz for me? You talk about unlucky. Look who he's married to. Shit. Captain Cook, thank you very much. Says, what up, cuz? I escaped SoCal. You should too. Yeah, man, I will. Believe me. I will. Wild Man Beyond, thank you very much. Hey, Jericho, what are your thoughts on Matthew McConaughey's speech at the White House? Oh, we talked about that. He is a fuckface. Gary Nelson, thank you very much for the cinco. Por una seis. Max Bang, thank you. Biden is a 9 crisis POTUS. Trump made factual tweets. Just saying. You know, I have something I always say about Trump and his tweets. They always complain about it. So mean, how can he say that about women? He called her a pig. But we traded mean tweets for mean feats, meaning his tweets were just words. Biden is actually doing real shit to harm us at the pump, at the real estate office, on the world stage, $85 billion in weapons to the Taliban, who knows how many billions to Ukraine. So we traded mean tweets for mean feats. Good job, 81 million. Good fucking job. Oof, this comments going so fast, it's fucking my eyes. Even though I have glasses on. Come on, glasses. All right, Brandon Espinosa. There's a road where I used to live in Salinas called Espinosa Road. Thank you for the Hamilton. I appreciate it. Says, my birthday is D-Day. Shout outs from Watson. Can keep preaching fact, bruh. Hey, man. Watsonville. Oh, Watsonville is, well, then, shoot, if you're from there, you know about Espinosa Road. But Watsonville is on the coast, and it is the strawberry capital of the world. I used to go to the Strawberry Festival every year. Oh man, Brandon, I'll be in the 831 this weekend. But hey, that brought back memories. Watsonville, be careful. Watson, be careful. Was it 95026, 95076, something like that. That's the zip in Watsonville. Watsonville. Fresaville right there. That's Fresaville. Watsonville. All right, hold up. We're getting to it. We're getting to him. David Brohawk Williams says, backsliding with Biden. That's right. Backsliding with Biden, and during the campaign, he was hiding. And somehow he still got in there. Okay. Ashley Claire, thank you very much. Forget riding with Biden. We're riding nowhere. That's right. This car ain't got no fucking wheels on it. You ever see those high-speed chases and they shoot out the tires and it's just a bunch of sparks flying and they can't even control the vehicle? That's how we are right now. Sparks flying out the back, all kinds of government-funded crack pipes flying out the back of the damn vehicle. Christian, what's up? Yo, hoser. He says, I support huge rack month. Hey, we can all get behind that or in front of that. Whatever. Hey, I'd much rather celebrate Big Titty Month than fucking debauchery Pride Month. Yeah. Again, hoser, thank you. He says, Trudeau and Biden are running head-to-head for dumbest comments. Just like I'll tell Dustin Rupert, man, our leader down here is dumber and worse than your leader up there, okay? Just wait, all right? If Justin Castro says something stupid, you wait until Biden's next speaking engagement. He'll put that shit to shame. You know the thing. At least Trudeau can go upstairs. How the fuck you fall up the stairs 3 times? Take that, Justin Castro. Andrea Viola, thank you very much. For D5, Biden is a commie. He didn't forget D-Day. It's intentional. The military flags were taken down. F the Oval off day one. Yes, F the Oval off day one. They are Phoenicians. What's that? Taught me a new word today, Andrea. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't like just his memory broke down, because he has handlers. He has people who are supposed to keep him on track and on schedule. It probably was purposefully done, and that is fucking horrible, because those men deserve to be honored because they lay down their lives on some, like, back when we used to fight real wars over real shit. Now, weapons of mass destruction. 20 years later, we leave the people we've been fighting for 20 years with $85 billion in fucking weaponry. How stupid is that? We've been fighting you for 20 years and now we're going to leave you weapons? Come on, dog. Again, thank you, Hoser. Sounds like a few people need a Morgan Freeman slap. And shout out to Mel and Faye Knox. Always. Yeah, you guys need to check that out. I don't remember what movie it's from. He sent me that clip, but I don't remember the name of the movie. But it's from the 80s. It's Christopher Reeves and Morgan Freeman. He slaps the shit out of that lady. One of his hoes. That shit was so funny. It was quick, too. Slap, she didn't even know what happened. That shit was hilarious. Jericho, are you supporting abuse of women because you thought that slap was hilarious? Obviously not. You unfunny fucker. That's how they want it. Like, they don't see the humor in things. Obviously, I'm not promoting slapping women. I never laid my hands on my wife. Not in a mean way. But hell no. Fuck no. No decent person supports that. But you look at it, shit was funny. All right, I think we got one more. I think I got them all. Every time I say that, there's always one more. So hold on. Just want to see. There's another one. Can't even trust myself. Ransom Shen, thank you for the $9.99. Jericho, don't anti-gun activists realize if the citizens lose their guns and the Republicans take back the government, aren't they saying they're okay living in a DeSantis Trump dictatorship? I know I would. I know I would. That would be great. We'd have to look at the laws on term limits after that. We have to give Trump 2 more and DeSantis 3. Don't they want to lower the legal voting age? Don't they want to put 11 officials in the Supreme Court? Come on, they're about the bullshit. Let's be about the bullshit too. The bullshit that'll help us. Jeb Reed, thank you very much for the twomp. They marched out a guy with a Texan accent. Exactly. Just like they march out a sellout, pick the minority, to sell a narrative to the mindless bots, unable to think for themselves. They knew it. Oh, he's from Uvalde, and he has that Texas accent, and he makes cool car commercials. Oh, Matthew McConaughey, he's perfect to push our bullshit gun laws. Exactly, man. That was a bunch of bullshit. Fucking Matthew McConaughey. Oh, never. Let's see. Let me get down. I know I had one new one come in. I don't know why I just did that. So, perfect. Okay. One more. One more. Here we go. Come on. Come on. I love poop emojis. I already put a bunch of poop emojis. Thank you. That shit's funny. Tommy from Texas. Thank you very much. It says, I am the white man ABL blames. I'm assuming that has something to do with the Uvalde shootings. I haven't seen ABL stuff on that yet. That is my boy, but if he says something I don't agree with, then we don't agree. And I think vice versa. I think as men, we should be able to disagree on things and have it be nothing more than that, just a disagreement. But like I said, I haven't seen it. I don't know. But, if it's something I don't like, I'll let him know. Michelle Twaddle, thank you. Hi, JG from Indiana. What's gas like in Indiana right now? Huh? High as shit. I bet. Hold on, they keep jumping on me. Chris 6564645. Excuse me. Appreciate the live, Jericho. Yeah, man, it's something new. I'm liking it. Kind of get out there with the people every day. Longer than a regular video, and it's just a different vibe. Going in the comment section and stuff like that, speaking for a little bit longer on things that I normally would in a video. It's just a different setup. I like it. Oh shit, my man Joel Davis Media Network. I'll be on his YouTube channel tonight. I believe 7:00. Keep a lookout on his channel for the specific times, but I believe when he texted me it was 7. But what's up, Joe? I appreciate that, man. Says, hey, bro, glad to see you live, and hopefully, hold on, LA will get Gascon recalled and maybe San Fran shithole. I know you didn't put shit, but I will. Hold on, maybe what the fuck? Okay, here we go. Maybe San Fran shithole will pick a real DA that will do their job and also send me a shout out on the channel as well. Thanks again. I did that. Yeah. So Gascon, he's up for re-election, but it's 2 Democrat turds. The female, she's more of a turd, but she's a woman of color. So don't say that, Jericho, you fucker. And San Fran shithole, their DA, his parents were part of some terrorist organization, like can't remember the name of it. Something now or some shit. It escapes my memory, but his parents were commie pieces of shit. He's a commie piece of shit, and he's the one who brought those Walgreens and those Walgreens. You see the videos, people just filling up their bag and walking out. Why do they all have the same complexion as me and no one's talking about it? Or the smash and grabs of Louis Vuitton. He is the DA who brought you that because he just says, here, criminal, I know you stole that car or you stole that shit out of the store. You accosted that person, but there you go. Get back out there. Try to do better next time. Not better as a person, but try to commit better crimes because they're pieces of shit. Shout out to my man, Joel Davis. I'll be on his channel tonight doing a live as his co-host, 7 p.m. PST. Guys, we did it. One more time, another live in the books. Let me get in here with my beautiful wife and kids and try not to melt because it's going to be 95 degrees today and I'm not happy about it. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. Don't forget Venmo, GreenforGreen, Cash.app, $, Jericho Green, the number 1. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.